you realize your daughter's getting fat. And God forbid you say anything about it, because then you will be dealing with a monster. And then you will be called fat phobic, and you will be called all kinds of things that aren't true. And you will be confronting a demon inside of your daughter. And it's really challenging. I know firsthand because my daughter was 320 pounds at age 15. And I have been battling a compulsive eating disorder my entire life. I figured I dodged this bullet because I got a bachelor's and master's degree in nutrition. I coach thousands of people on how to regain their health and vitality. I mean, my daughter should be the pure reflection of good health, but she was not.
At age 15, I was 320 pounds with anxiety, depression, and an extreme binge eating disorder, and an ultra-processed food addiction. Now, if that sounds like someone you know in your house, or if you're the daughter watching this, stay tuned.
We noticed that 79.2% of you are not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Come subscribe. We give you 5 days a week of free weight loss advice. And I mean, come on. It's a pretty cool vibe over here. So I'd love it if you'd come join. We really appreciate all of your support. So please don't forget to subscribe.
It is shocking how blindsided we get. We are completely unaware of what their algorithm is showing them on TikTok or Instagram. It is a wild world out there, and I fully underestimated the power of ultra-processed foods on my daughter's life. Yes, she's predisposed to addiction. My mother died, and on her death certificate at 59 years old was severe obesity. If anyone understands compulsive eating disorders, it's me. If anyone understands how to prepare their child to avoid a compulsive eating disorder, it's me. And if I got blindsided, then you are definitely falling prey to a system where your child is going to beg, borrow, and steal because ultra-processed foods make your child an addict. And if you've ever dealt with addiction, you know that it is a challenging thing to deal with. And I'm telling you firsthand, Ozempic, Mounjaro, Wegovy, it is not the solution. And not only is it not the solution, it is dangerous. You can help your child like I helped Penelope, because the good news is she lost 160 pounds. That's a whole person. She lost the weight naturally. What we really want to communicate with you in this video, and this is to the moms out there, you have to be a stand for what you know is true. And if your daughter is gaining weight rapidly, you have got to take control of the situation. And that doesn't mean micromanaging everything she's eating. That doesn't mean that you need to lock her in her bedroom and remove her phone. But it does mean standing up to the lies, and it means working with her, and it is going to require something of you, and you're going to have to stand in the face of her anger and her resentment and her upset. And I just want to encourage you moms, there is hope. We are here to help you. If you want help, definitely comment down below. If you're dealing with this, reach out to us. The comment is, in the link of our description, you can find us. There is hope, and it's not in the psychotherapists, because we had a bunch of them. It's not going to be in an eating disorder clinic. We've gone to those before. It's not in a therapeutic boarding school. I'm telling you firsthand, it is in your kitchen, it is in your home, and it is in your heart. And so the change has to start with you, mom, today.
One of the things I recommend all of you parents do out there is get rid of all of the flour and sugar in your house. It's probably the hardest thing to do because everyone in your house is probably addicted to it, including you, potentially. Now, why am I saying this? There was a study done where they had rats, and the rats could choose cocaine or sugar, and 94% of the rats chose sugar over cocaine, which just goes to show that sugar is more addictive than cocaine. Now, let me ask you guys this. Would you give a cocaine addict a little bit of cocaine to ease them? Or would you just say, hey, no more cocaine, I don't want you to be addicted to the substance anymore? Now, we know that sugar causes cancer and diabetes and all sorts of diseases, so we don't need it. Now, it doesn't mean you can't have fruit. Fruit has sugar in it. It just means no more white sugar, no more corn syrup. And when you get rid of this, you get rid of this addiction, and the microbes in your gut that were feeding off of the sugar die. And when I was 320 pounds, when I stopped eating the junk food, I felt better.
Those bad microbes in her gut were really controlling her brain and making her a monster. And I'm not joking. I'm really, really being serious here. It's like if you wondered where your little girl went, because you know she's still in there, but she's really far gone. She's still in there. She's still in there. But there's some stuff in the way, and it literally causes static. It interrupts your gut-brain connection when you have all that junk in your body. Listen, even knowing as much as I did, I got blindsided. So I just want to encourage you, we want to encourage you today that definitely just ripping off the Band-Aid and removing flour and sugar can help. in the household. But honestly, Penelope, you went out and you got flour and sugar. It wasn't until COVID hit that you couldn't get it that you actually started to make a change. So we're making it sound easy. And if you need tips on how to make your life more interesting without flour and sugar, definitely check out our Substack because we have a lot of ideas. Penelope bakes very frequently and she loves to use flour and sugar substitutes. And you can make really delicious baked goods that are sweet. So you never have to go without. You don't have to go through deprivation. We're not encouraging that kind of mindset. We are encouraging an abundant mindset, a delicious mindset, but also a healed mindset because the microbes in your gut are responsible for the happy hormones. And Penelope had PCOS. It went away. She had depression. It went away. She had anxiety. It mostly went away. She had suicidal ideations. Totally gone. So there's something to this. There's plenty of science to back this up in terms of the gut-brain connection. And 90% of the serotonin, the happy chemical, is developed in your gut microbiome. So if your daughter is cranky and moody and mean, yeah, it might be her hormones, but it's also the hormones that are controlled by her gut and then her brain.
So if you guys are like, well, I don't know how to cook without flour and sugar. I've never done that before. You are in for a treat. Mom and I do this every day. That's how I lost 160 pounds naturally. I made sure to make all of my favorite foods, not using flour and sugar, but using buckwheat and allulose and monk fruit. And this stuff is delicious. I mean, I'm having morbidly obese people enjoy this food and say, this tastes better than the stuff that I eat at home. They have no idea there's no sugar in it. So give it a chance. Subscribe to our Substack, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, share it with someone you love, and don't forget to comment down below. We'll see you all the time.